What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the best habit to build. The habit that I'm talking about is the one that takes the least amount of time but gives you the greatest results and essentially gives you the biggest bang for your buck. I'm talking about the habit that gives you clarity over your thoughts and a sense of introspectiveness. The habit that increases your self-awareness and helps negate stressful and anxious thoughts and emotion. The habit that I'm talking about is meditation. Now you might be wondering, of all the habits that you could develop yourself physically through working out or reading to develop yourself intellectually, why would you meditate? When we meditate, we learn how to control our thoughts. Now our thoughts control our life path and our levels of happiness. So when you learn to control your thoughts, you essentially take a hold of your own life. An example of this could be the type of content that you consume on social media. For instance, if you wake up in the morning and go on Instagram or TikTok, you'll drain yourself and you will feel drowsy for the rest of the day. Another example of this in my own life is that generally before I was into meditating, when I would try to sleep, I would have a really hard time sleeping because of the day-to-day stresses that come with school. Once I started meditating consistently, I decided to do it before a reading session just before bed. This nightly routine of meditating, reading, and then sleeping improves my sleep quality, adds structure to my evenings, and ensures that I'm well rested for the following day. For this routine, however, meditating is extremely crucial as I used to have a hard time reading in the evening before I was into meditating. Meditation for me is only 15 minutes max, and it helps me calm down for reading and sleep really well. Meditating can also help with anxiety and worrying. Generally speaking, meditation can help with almost any mental health issue. When you focus on your body and breath while you're meditating, it ties you to the present and it holds you back from any anxieties or worries you may have. One of the greatest things a person can have is discipline. Self-improvement tasks can sometimes be really hard to get done, especially if you don't have a lot of motivation to get them done. Since the world is relatively comfortable nowadays, we often need to actively seek out discomfort in order to build discipline. One of the most convenient ways to do this is through cold showers. By pushing yourself, you can build a calloused mind full of discipline. Not too long ago, I had an experience while doing cold showers where meditating helped me push my limits. Essentially what happened is, when I turned on the cold shower, I went colder and colder and colder to the point that I was breathing really fast. Now generally, when I breathe this fast, I think that's my limit. But this time, I decided to take it one step further. When I started breathing fast, I tried to control it as if I was meditating. And this allowed me to actually control myself. And because of this, I was able to go colder and even colder. Eventually, I went as cold as I've ever gone, and eventually I even went to the point where my shower could not go any colder. The craziest part was the deep breathing kind of hardened me, and it made it to the point where even the coldest water barely even fazed me. This goes to show how our mind is generally almost always the limiting factor when it comes to taking on big obstacles in our lives. Meditating allows me to push myself in situations that are uncomfortable, like the cold shower that I just described. I've also noticed that in day-to-day activities like reading, studying, or playing sports, I can focus a lot easier and for a lot longer. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's the end of today's video. I hope you guys found it helpful and I hope you guys make it useful. But that's the end of today's video, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.